Yeah, that's not a Crimson Forest either. I really thought we had found a Crimson Forest, but I actually don't remember being swarmed by hoglins. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. I know it's just hardcore, but also we are on Bedrock, which is my favorite form to play the game. Anyways, so here is what we're doing today. We're going to be making the pig enclosure, so off camera. I gathered even more quartz, and as you can see, we have quartz up like a lot of different things. I was in the middle quartzing of this side right here, and this is where we're going to be building the chamber. So let's start with this. So I finally, off camera, finalized an idea. We're gonna keep all the different pig variants and kind of like a mixed biome, and I'm thinking that it makes more sense to incorporate the nether, because pigs kind of are like transitionary, you know what I mean? They kind of exist, not there, okay, they kind of exist in, let's see, they kind of exist in like all different biomes, so like they exist at the nether, this is the overworld, so I'm thinking of mixing this and this together. Then we're gonna go to the nether. Of course, I do need some wood. I need to make a door. That way you can actually mark out the frame. We're gonna need glass. I think we should glass the chamber first, and then put a door. I'm just happy that the overworld division is nearly complete. Yo, let's just make all glass pans, because who knows, we might need to use all these glass pans again. And I don't have enough quartz to actually make it quartz. So let's just use cobblestone for now. Yes, I'm aware that my copper golems are currently behind on work, which is okay. So here's what we need to do. And so if I sound a bit weird, it's because I was a bit sick. And that's why these videos going out late. By late, I mean it's going out now. What am I doing? There we go. We can make grass slabs and sideways cobblestone. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do that. But we need wood. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do that just because, I mean, we can. I did install essentials, but the thing is, what if I want to uninstall it? If we have a bunch of different things from the mod, it's gonna corrupt the world. It'll just like delete chunks or something. So I don't want that. But I still haven't decided if it's gonna be permanent or not. Because if Minecraft just adds in the quality of life features that Essential has, then there'd be no need for anything else. There we go. We already have a door. Restore. That way we can show that this chamber is secrets galore. Not really. But it does hide what's inside. Except for the glass. The glass will literally show us where everything's hiding. It's the only fatal flaw in the door's design. Not the door's design, but the design. Okay, so here's the plan. So we're gonna go to the nether. And we're going to touch some nether grass. We probably won't need any more than a stack. And then we're gonna, at some point, I really need to capture the animals. I mean, rescue the animals. This is a sanctuary. We're not doing anything bad to them. Pretty sure that this, I'm just double checking. Is this the height that the glass? Okay, that's not the height that the glass goes at. It goes like this. There we go. It's gonna look weird because I haven't finished the actual roof. But then I remembered, this one I mined out a little bit differently. That way the roof is much easier to get. Like so. Now you may have noticed I actually have an item from this add-on, and it was just to save me time, because I really don't have time to just, you know, mine out all that quartz. So what I did is I made the ore scanner, and I made it scan for quartz, which is basically like using an X-ray, but not really. And I guess it's okay. Because this is my world, and that's what I don't actually need to defend this. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, it helps me find quartz way faster than if I was doing it by vanilla. Now, do I think this is a feature that should exist in vanilla? No, not really. However, since I have access to it, I might as well use it. That way I'm not spending hours and hours looking for quartz when I really don't have time. I barely having any time to actually recording the YouTube videos lately, so just like anything else is gonna be bad. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There we go. And there's actually a cave here, in case you're wondering. That's why I'm kind of covering it up. Okay, so we don't need torches right now. Right now I need to place down our grass. I'm doing a mix of grass and podzol here. And I want to make it look unnatural, so I'm gonna definitely do it in a weird way, where the podzol kind of looks like it's taking over the dirt, I mean the grass, and the grass looks like it's taking over the podzol. Like so. Go. Yeah, I like that. And then we want to do this, because the podzol is basically just like fancy grass. Now, I do have access to mycelium technically. We know where there is a mushroom island. There we go. I want to make sure this is even though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4. That means we can cut this off, and we can do the red version right there, and then we can do warped Nylium right there as well. Oh wait, I don't think it's called Nylium. What is the block called? Why do I have so much... Wait, because I just mine all that copper. Now, when it comes to like the ore miner thingy, I love that in Minecraft, but like no other game really has that as a default. It's definitely everything in a game where you mine anything, that is a mod. The tree capitator thing, that is also a mod, usually in Minecraft. Hytale decided to put its best foot forward and actually allow it to be the default, which now makes me want it in Minecraft. However, these are completely different games, so therefore it's okay. Okay, so we know where to get warped. I don't think we ran into a Crimson Forest before. We might have. I'm pretty sure we have ran into a Crimson Forest. We just gotta remember where. Also, I forgot to put the glass away. It's okay. Okay. So, let's do warp first. Because I know exactly where that is, and that's very easy to access. Also, I can't tell if Vibrant Vigils is on in the Nether. It's always odd. I think it's because the way the Nether does lighting, and I also turn up the brightness on Vibrant Vigils because it's way too dim. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the perfect spot to mine. Kind of like the Basal Delta kind of clashed with Warp Forest. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is our tunnel. Remember where it is. Oh wait, we need Silk Touch pickaxe for this. I forget. It's not dirt. There we go. I was like, why is this taking forever to mine? It's usually instant. We don't need too much. Oh, but there's some crimson roots here. Maybe we should also include the plants as well. You have my shears on me? I do. Okay. Let's include some of the plants from the biomes as well. Like these mushrooms and this short grass as well. And let's see, what was it called? It is called Nylium. I know that's like a fungus thing. Can't remember the specifics though. This is probably enough. I'm wondering if there's actually a Crimson Forest nearby. Because there was Crimson Roots. That's warped. This is Basal Deltas. Our favorite. Whoa. Where's our bow? There it is. Oh wait, I forgot. I put my arrows... Wait, I have an arrow. Okay, perfect. I forgot. I put my arrows away. Okay, that was very surprising for me. Okay. Where's the ghast? I think the ghast despawned. But now I'm being swarmed by Endermen. I don't appreciate that. Maybe past this warp forest there's a Crimson Forest? I'm just not sure. Let's see. It's Basal Delta. Okay. So, new plan. Today we're going on an adventure for Crimson Forest. I could have sworn there was one nearby. Not here, but somewhere else. I think if we go into our nether tunnel, we might actually figure it out. If we go back here, I think there might be a Crimson Forest near the portal that leads to the Guardian Farm, I think. But I'm not 100% certain. Because once you ice boat in the nether, and you have a path like this, everything becomes so convenient. I don't even remember what my original nether looked like. Like, now we don't even have to go across that annoying bridge to get anywhere. We can make it to the other side just by taking a boat. And it's wonderful. Okay. Let's see, so we have our portal here. Okay, yeah, we definitely have vibrant visuals on based on the obsidian, look. Okay, I'm pretty sure outside this portal is more nether. But what kind of nether is out here? Wait, maybe these mushrooms have the key to success. I would be gathering this quartz, but right now I'm not focused on that. Right now I'm more concerned about finding a Crimson Forest, which I thought we already had found at some point. Okay, that bow sound is a little bit distracting. I'm not used to the bow telling me when it's done charging. Basalt Delta, Basalt Delta. Yeah, that's not a Crimson Forest either. I really thought we had found a Crimson Forest, but I actually don't remember being swarmed by hoglins. So maybe in this world we have not. I know we found the Bastion at some point. But that's about it. Anyways, here's my reason behind why pigs should have nether stuff in their enclosure. Because pigs, when struck with lightning, become pigmen. And they are... There we go. And they remind me of piglins, which also live in the nether. And they also remind me of hoglins, which are just more feral pigs in the nether, I feel like. So really... Yeah, they're nothing over there. So really, pigs are like the transition... Not the transition. They're like the... Avatar, maybe. Maybe. Of the nether in a world. Okay, where does this trail of torches lead? Oh, I know where this leads, to Soul Sand Valley. So why are we going to the Soul Sand Valley? Maybe there's a Crimson Forest nearby. Why do I do this to myself? I hate narrow bridges in the nether. At some point we are going to expand the nether tunnel system, not just include portals, but also biomes to visit. Oh no, wait, this is not to the... This is to the fortress, actually. Maybe the nether fortress actually leads to where we need to go. Also, I'm pretty sure we have an improved tunnel system to the nether fortress at this point. Oh wait, this is the improved tunnel system because it's direct. I wonder if past the fortress there is a warped, I mean a Crimson Forest. We could just do normal netherrack for the other side, but I don't want to do that. That's boring. I need a representation of all the biomes, plus hoglins are actually from the Crimson Forest. So it fits perfectly. I'm trying to think, I'm pretty sure I remember fighting hoglins at some point, but where did I fight them? And it could have been a different world too. This is just a cave. Not useful at all. Unless this cave leads to somewhere. I really don't want to get lost. Okay, didn't lead anywhere. Okay, I am stumped. Let me think. How did we get to the Soul Sand Valley? If we figure out the answer to that question, maybe we'll be able to find our way to Crimson Forest. My inventory is super full. And this course looks so tempting, but I can't have it. Because I didn't think about clearing my inventory because I thought we'd find the Crimson Forest just like that. See, what other directions have we explored in the nether? We've explored that way, and that way, and that way. I think there's a Crimson Forest on the way to the Soul Sand Valley. However, I don't remember where that is. I remember we found it, we were happy, we got the Soul Sand, and that was about it. Oh wait, I think I know where the Soul Sand Valley is. It is in that original bridge. So now we have to go all the way back through our tunnel to the original nether. Original nether, where we don't have fun tunnels. And that, I think that led to the Soul Sand Valley, which could potentially lead us to the Crimson Forest. At least that's the hope. Let's see. Okay, so what we want to do here is go all the way back to the original tunnel system. So where we made the tunnel for the tunnel that leads to the new chunks, the desert area in the world, that tunnel system would lead to a different area, which I have blocked off. So I believe that that narrow tunnel leads to the Soul Sand Valley, which could potentially lead us to the Crimson Forest. At least this is the hope. So instead of going through this tunnel, we're gonna mine out a little bit. It's a bit dangerous. I'll take the risk. So over here... Why is there so much netherrack? Maybe we just go above the tunnel. Maybe we can actually find it. It'd be easier. Did I really just put the tunnel in a really bad spot? This should open up at some point. Or maybe it doesn't right away. That's probably it. This is probably going to open up soon. Right? It did not. Is the tunnel somehow below everything? Not. I am so confused. Okay, instead of doing that nonsense, we're just going to take the tunnel as it is. Okay, at some point this is going... Oh wait, I know what we can do. We can just take this one. So there is the original tunnel right there. So we just need to reach that. And by tunnel, I mean pathway. There we go. This pathway should lead to the Soul Sand Valley, I think. I remember building this pathway and it was a pain. So here we go. What? Because I've changed so much stuff. That pathway instead. This looks like a bridge that I made to get back up here when I'm building this pathway. That must be it. No wait, but that pathway is just the portal. No, don't do this to me, Ghast. You just blew up my nether tunnel. Rude. Is the Soul Sand Valley somehow over here? This is where the Warp Forest is. This is very weird to me. Did I simulate the tunnel and then accidentally delete where it went? Or is it the tunnel that turns here that actually leads somewhere? But I could have sworn this is just the tunnel that leads to the portal. Which this portal leads to the Trial? No, the Lush Forest. So that's not it. You know what? This is taking too much time. Maybe eventually I'll remember where my Crimson Forest is, but... Or maybe we never even found one. For now, we're just gonna go with what the build is. And we're gonna consider the Nether... Not the Nether division, the whole world mob variant division complete for the build. And all we need is the mobs, and then we need the quartz to area. And that's it. I really thought we had found a Crimson Forest. But then again, there's so many worlds that I've been to that it could be we never found one. But I do know we found a Soul Sand Valley. Because I mined as much soul sand as I could from there. It's just a mystery. One big mystery. Excuse me, llama. Okay, my inventory is a mess. 801's a mess. Okay. I guess we'll just do warp nylium, normal netherrack, and then put some roots down. That works. Also, I need to put away this glass. They're hogging up our inventory space in this console as well. There we go. I think it's because I am still recovering from illness that I don't remember anything, but that's fine. There we go. It is not going to be enough, but that's fine. There we go. I expected to get crimson blocks, that's why. I didn't gather that much. We'll just do normal netherrack, and then I did gather some stuff. I'm not even sure, can you bone meal the nether trees? I think you can. Because without them, then this build would look weird. But I'm pretty sure it's very hard to get them, is the thing, because you always need to go to the nether and find those mushrooms. Unless those mushrooms like grow around the tree when it's gonna fully grown or something. I don't actually know. Oh yes, we can even put the roots. We can put the roots on everything except for the netherrack. Hilarious. And this is not grass, it's sprouts. Let's put the crimson roots there. Let's put our wart fungus here. We don't actually need the trees. I would like them. There we go. Now all we need is our torch. Light up this room. I'm gonna see if I give bone meal the nylium. I mean, oh yeah, you could. I think we can actually spread the nylium using bone meal. I just gotta find where to put that. Maybe put a nature food. I know there's tons of bone meal somewhere. I don't remember where. We need more copper golem stat. Like, look at how much stuff. Oh, there's our bone meal. Cause it never got organized. Put one piece of bone meal in here. That way, next time it's sorted, it's ready. I'm fairly certain that we can actually just transition netherrack. Or better yet, I'm pretty sure that growing a fungus will spread the nylium. I'm pretty sure. Why didn't I grab more of these? Wait, we can't even do that. Place it on here. That's hilarious. Oh, nice. Perfect. Whoa, the nether tree actually went through. That's cool. So I'm definitely going to need to gather more of these trees off camera. For now, I just want to show the basic design. Because the next video is going to be a lot of off-camera work before we can even do it. Because I'm so excited because we are actually going to start doing preparations for the 100th episode. Which I can't say what the plan is, but it's going to be pretty obvious when we get to it. Okay, well, here we are. Let's see. Make a let's take this right here. Break this for now. Let's see if I do this. Can it spread? Yes, it does. Oh, and it spreads all the nether grass too. And the mushrooms. Oh, that's how you get more mushrooms. Good to know. So all we need to do is just spread this here, and then we're gonna place this back down. Like so. Boop, boop. Podzol right there. Replace this with nylium. Perfect. So yeah, I knew it was something. Perfect. All this bone meal is going to go to great use here. And hopefully... Wow, nether trees are amazing. They just grow wherever they want. Well, I guess they can't grow on top of podzol. But this is perfect. All we need to do is get... Too bad there was no, like, crimson stuff. Oh well. Anyways, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.